sure you have used an Uber for a ride or to order food at some point in your lives, especially during COVID, which shows in how this company has done over the past few years. Here we can see that the revenue increased a lot during COVID, but we don't see that in the price per share. The price per share more closely follows the trends of the overall economy after COVID. So we see a huge spike in 2021 and then it dropped way down. We can see that Uber performed really well and they've continued to increase in revenue, but their price per share dropped following that market, but then it's increased again. If we look at the price per share compared to the year-over-year growth, we see that again their year-over-year growth increased a lot starting in the middle of 2020 and all the way up until the middle of 2022, and then has dropped down in the past year, but it is starting to steady out right here. These trends closely resemble that of, again, the COVID trends. I think a lot more people were using Uber during the COVID pandemic, but as the economy has gotten more normalized, they haven't been using it quite as much. We can, however, see that all of their profits have been increasing and their net income is now positive. And if we look at their expenses, I think this is a big part of it. They've kind of decreased with their sales and marketing, decreased with their G&A, and so I think this has increased their overall profits. The numbers for Uber are not surprising at all. I think it's clear that a lot of people used Uber for specifically food delivery following the pandemic, and that has kind of slightly decreased, but because they've decreased on spending, their revenue is still increasing. Overall, a pretty healthy company, and I rate them a 4.5 out of 5 stars.